Welcome to the next video.
Plan of action. Because we've got a busy few days. Yeah? We're already tired out. For the last 2 nights, some idiot's been digging and banging on the road outside. Of all of the bits that they could have been doing right outside of our window. First world problem. So, plan of action for today. It is Saturday, the 28th of February.
Last day of Feb.
Last day of February, that is mad. Where has the month gone? Where has this year gone?
I mean, it's only second.
Yeah, but where is the second? It's just gone so quickly. Anyway, we are packing because today is the only day that we've actually got together before we go. So we've got Saturday today. We're going to pack as much as we can, get on top of everything. This evening, we're going to gastronomy with our friends that are here. Tomorrow, Hannah is working. I need to go get a haircut. I need to go and get us some dollars because we've not got any cash yet.
You won't think we're flying to the other side of the world in a couple of days.
No, I'm gonna do the reset Sunday, but like deep clean, so that everything's ready for when we come back.
I hope so.
Sunday night, I am going out for a meal with work because I got a new job.
Yay!
So I'm still working at the same place, but I got a promotion. So I'm going for a meal because everybody thinks I'm leaving, but I'm technically not leaving. I'm just changing team. But
Everyone's crying.
we're going for a meal. So that'll be nice. Sunday night. Then Hannah will get back and you'll pack the rest of your bits.
I'm hoping that everything is packed.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. And then Monday morning, we're both going to go to work. I've got a pretty full-on day on Monday. I've got meetings from like 7:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock all day, back to back. Gonna leave work probably 6 o'clock. Come back here. You'll be driving back from work. Probably both get home at about 7-8 o'clock, and then we're gonna shower.
Maybe.
Finalise last bits in the suitcase, and then we're going to the airport at 10 o'clock. And then we're flying to London at 1 a.m, 2 o'clock. We'll get to the airport around 11, then our flight is at 2. So yeah, but we're not flying out of Terminal 1, we're flying out of Terminal
1.
Other way around. We're not flying out of Terminal 3, which is the normal terminal, we're flying out of Terminal 1. We've never been there before.
Terminal 3 is for Emirates.
We're flying British Airways. We've never flown them before. I'll be honest, I am not looking forward to it. I've had nothing but issues.
They keep changing our flight.
We've had 1 cancel, we've had 2 changes. It's not ideal, I won't lie. But we can't complain, so we are going to do that. That's the plan. And then we're going to take you to New York. So, in this video, we're going to New York. So, let's get on.
Fly with me.
Yeah.
Let's fly away. Wait, aren't we going to
Frankie, yeah, we're going to see Frank Sinatra.
What do you mean?
We need to get on because we're talking rubbish. We've got a busy few days, so let's go. Wrapping up warm. It's mad, I've not worn a coat in forever. Not worn a coat in over a year. Crazy.
So we have packed the suitcase, managed to fit all of our clothes, underwear, pyjamas and some toiletries into that one, and then we have our little suitcases that we will also pack closer to the time. But yeah, I think we're in a very good position to hopefully fly on Monday, because some people may have seen, of course you are watching this kind of weeks after, but Trump has been trumping and has decided to trump. And
Guy's an idiot, isn't he? Absolute idiot.
Of course, there's been strikes. There's been strikes across the GCC. We're safe here.
Yeah, we're okay.
Everything's fine here. It's a normal day. Obviously, the UAE government are very good in updating people with things.
The proper way as well, not just
scaremongering
people.
So yeah, they'll obviously tell us what we need to know and if we need to do anything. Of course, the UK embassy here has told us to what's the phrase? Shelter in place, but it's fine. Obviously, it's scary,
but there's not much we can do. If you spend all your time looking at the social media, it just makes it worse. So we're just looking at the official sources, and that's all.
So we're all fine here.
What a change from this morning's clip, eh?
Yeah, obviously it's annoying, but it's Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope we can still go to gastronomy.
I'm going gastronomy. We just wanted to say that we are fine.
We're good.
We'll just take the advice from the government, but at the moment it's business as usual.
Yeah, okay.
And we will fly on Monday.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We're home. We didn't film anything. Obviously the last clip you saw was us panicking, rightly so. We went out and we went and met our friends. We went to gastronomy for a meal, but we didn't film anything. While we were there, we did see a lot of anti-defence missile things going up and taking out missiles that were obviously coming over the UAE, which was slightly concerning.
One of the shrapnels from the exploded missiles in the air has crashed down onto a
hotel on the Palm. Actually just a few hotels up from where our friends are staying. That happened when we were at Atlantis, so not ideal. We've had nicer meals. Obviously the meal was nice and spending time with them, but yeah, it was a little bit distracted by what was going on, but it was nice to be with them because we weren't on our own, and I think maybe the same for them as well. So yeah, we left there maybe 8:30, I think, didn't we? And we actually, there's not been anything since 8, touch wood, there'll be nothing else. We went to their hotel, just sat in the lobby with them for a little bit. We did actually go past the hotel that was on fire earlier and it was all out, and to be honest there was not a lot of damage, it just looked like a normal fire. So yeah, we spent some time with them just kind of sitting in the lobby. It's one of them where you don't really know what to do. Like, do you come back, do you not? So yeah, we sat with them for a bit. Nothing's happened recently, so we're going to go to bed, try and get some sleep as quick as we can. So,
and hopefully tomorrow everything will have calmed down, and everything go back to normal, because we have a flight to catch.
Yeah, it's just typical, this always happens.
I've got to cope for this.
We will catch up with you tomorrow.
Sorry, before we go, thank you to all our family and friends that have checked up on us. But we are fine, all is good, and we will keep everyone updated via our messages.
Yes. Good night.
Good night. Good morning. It is currently the 1st of March, so it has been an interesting night. Of course, the missiles carried on during the night. We had a warning text message from the Ministry of Defence to, of course, take shelter. I am supposed to be at work today, but I have, of course, said that I am not going in because it is travelling to Abu Dhabi, and yeah, it's just one of those situations. There's missiles at the moment being intercepted just out in front of us, so yeah, you can't see them anymore. The wind is taking them, but yeah, it's a interesting thing to be dealing with. So them being intercepted. So yes, it's one of them. The UAE are doing very well in keeping everybody safe, keeping everybody informed. We of course are keeping our family up to date. We have told the UK embassy as well that we live here, so that's a thing that we have registered. So yes, it is all fine. It's all happening. Every now and then you just hear a few bangs. So yes, it is. It's interesting. So we'll keep you updated. Hopefully things will calm down. Our friends, of course, are on the Palm at the minute. They were evacuated last night into the basement to ensure that they were safe, because I think quite a lot of debris is falling, so it's causing some more damage. So yeah, we're going to try and get in contact with them just to make sure they're okay and things like that, and maybe try and spend the day together. I don't know. So yes, we'll keep you informed on today's proceedings. Good evening.
Hello.
It's still Sunday. Crazy day. I don't know about you, but I'm knackered. I feel so tired.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tired. We've not done any cleaning.
We've not done anything.
Not done anything. But our flights have been changed for tomorrow for New York. But yeah, our flights have been changed. We're going to Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Apparently.
Jordan, and then not the person, the country.
So we've got potentially, although that could change as well. So we're now flying with Royal Jordania, leaving here 6:45 Tuesday morning.
Like 6 a.m.
6:45 a.m. and then getting to Jordan at like midday, and then 9 a.m. and then leaving Jordan at midday, and we've got a 12-hour flight to New York. So yeah,
Heavy travel day.
very heavy, and I'm sure that'll probably change if we're being completely honest. Obviously Jordan's right next to Israel as well, so
It's all fun and games living in the Middle East.
this is just stuff that will, oh god, you can't even make this stuff up, can you? We actually just went out and we went to Circle Mall just to get some food, because we've not really eaten. And
We didn't get any food.
We ate food.
I thought you meant to buy food.
No, we ate food because we've not really eaten, and we've not got much in the cupboards because we were trying to run it down for holiday. So yeah, it was good to get out as well, just take our minds off it for a bit. It's always better when you're in a place with a lot of other people, because even though it's a bit concerning, like everybody else just looks to be getting on with their life, so it's almost like, well, why am I panicking? But I suppose it's understandable. So we've come home. There hasn't been anything that we've heard since this morning.
Since 10 a.m.
We have heard on the news about some stuff, but I don't know what time that was. I don't know if it was this morning or if it's been since. But yeah, it's all, let's see, it's one of those, isn't it? It's almost like is it now the calm before the storm, and night time is going to be really bad? Just have to wait and see. I don't understand why they have to do it at night. Like, just let people sleep.
Good evening. Nightly update. It's only like 8 o'clock, but we are going to bed because we are so tired. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's even later. So we've not necessarily heard anything. over the past few hours. We heard something around about 7, 8 o'clock, but that is the last time. But just thought I'd show you the view. Oh, where's the slit? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's my towels. Oh, that's the light. But yeah, everything looking pretty normal here. Hopefully we have a peaceful night and then a peaceful day, and then it's all peaceful. But yeah, it's been a long few days, so we will hopefully see you soon and have a bit more good news. Yeah. Night full of sleep.
It would be good.
I think we're both at work tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we'll see what happens with our holiday.
Yeah. So
all good energy, so let's hope it happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Good morning. It is currently 2nd of March, 9 o'clock. Everything was fine and now it's starting again. But yeah, I'm actually supposed to go to work in a minute. And yeah, Josh is at work and I just really don't think I should be going all the way towards Abu Dhabi, but we'll see. Hello, welcome to day 300 in the bunker.
Honestly, it's day 3, which is crazy. Feels like day 300. It's crazy that we're actually filming this as well. Like, I was thinking about it this morning, we've obviously filmed for like a year. And like, this
Honestly,
just so
you guys have been
happens-
on a ride with us.
Just so happens to be something that isn't, like, we're mad, honestly. Anyway, I came home from work, because there's no point being there, to be all honest.
And I told them I'm not going in because travelling all the way to Abu Dhabi is not ideal.
It's not the one.
Because if things escalate, I need to be with him.
Yeah, I've come home. It's 11:25 on Monday the 2nd.
But
Yeah.
we're waiting to see if the airport's open.
Yeah, it's not looking promising, I'll be honest. So our flight has been moved to tomorrow morning at 6:45 with Royal Jordanian. Did we say this already? I don't know.
Anyway, find out again.
And with it, it's got a 3-hour stop in Jordan, which is obviously quite close to Israel, so it's a bit twitchy, I won't lie. But who knows, at this point that flight might not even go ahead anyway, so we're just literally take every minute as it comes.
Take every update.
Yeah, we thought there was some progress because there was no noise last night, so from probably yesterday morning, right? 10 a.m. Yesterday to all night we didn't have anything, and obviously this morning we've had a few more, but it's stopped now. Like, it happened quickly and then it's done. So yeah, God knows. My phone's pinging off as well. Yeah, it's one of them. See what happens.
Well, in the midst of this all, we've got to say happy birthday again. We have 2.
We have to. We're very delayed. We've said happy birthday to them both on the days, but we've just not said it to the camera.
But happy birthday to Ethan.
Yeah.
Big 3-0.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you in a few days for an actual birthday together.
Big B.
Yeah.
And then baby T. Big first birthday.
Yeah.
2 big birthdays.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Big
But yeah,
birthdays.
happy birthday to baby T.
It's true.
Goodness
So, yeah,
me.
happy
Lots of
birthday
birthdays.
to you both.
Yes.
We hope you had good birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hopefully we'll see them both in the coming days because we plan to see both of you. So let's hope that all goes to plan. So yes, but today's plan is just take every 10 minutes as it comes. If we're being honest, we don't really have any motivation to do anything. We need to clean the apartment because if we do go, then it needs to be clean. But we don't really have motivation for that. We don't have any food in because obviously we're planning to leave. So we're probably going to go out this afternoon, Circle Mall again, just to kind of break up the day and probably eat. And yeah, just to get out and take our minds off it for a little bit. Obviously our view is nice, but not the last 3 days it's not been. So Yeah, it's good to go somewhere with no windows and just thought update for today.
Bye. Good evening.
Good evening. Today is the Tuesday, the 3rd of March.
And as you can see,
Here's
we
an
are still
update.
in July.
Yeah, we are. So a little bit of an update of the last 24 hours because we've not really spoken to the camera. We obviously planned to travel this morning. 6:45 was 2 a.m. was our original flight. We were moved to 6 a.m. That got cancelled, and we spent the whole of last night trying to get the airline to change our flights.
They didn't change.
They wouldn't. So they told us, and like all night I kept checking. I woke up at like 4:30, like worrying about the flights, and they still hadn't changed them. So this morning we decided we would risk it, and we would cancel.
Was that this morning?
Yeah, we would cancel the
Oh my god.
full booking to get a full refund, and we would book our own flights because we could change the flights, but because it was a different airline, the original booking would being difficult trying to change us to a different airline. So we cancelled that.
Or they'd send us to Jordan, which is right in the path of both of.
So we cancelled that, and then we decided that we would rebook ourselves. Now it cost us a fortune, double the original price, but you know, it was a way to carry on going on holiday. It also meant that some of our flights that we were going to be taking were direct and not indirect, so it would have actually made our lives a bit easier travelling. So we booked that. That was at 9 o'clock this morning, and then we went out for the day, and we went and met our friends that are still here. They're due to travel Thursday, so in 2 days. We went and met them for breakfast. We went to a few malls just to get out, just to do a few different things, and then we said goodbye to them.
But before we said goodbye, their flight got cancelled.
Yes, their flight got
We
cancelled.
were like,
so we were like, let us know what happens. So
but at this point, the airspace, because at 3 o'clock each day is when kind of they were giving an update, and it wasn't 3 o'clock yet.
Yeah. So we left them. We came home. We actually went via a haircut for me because obviously if we were going to travel, you know, it was one of the things on the list was a haircut. So I got my haircut. I'm sat there having my haircut. Hannah messages me. Our flights were cancelled. So the flights that we spent a fortune on that were this morning, that we booked this morning for tomorrow morning flying, have been cancelled. So at that point, I think we realised that we're not going.
We're just not going.
We have cut all ties with the flights. So both sets of flights we'll get refunds for. And then we took a trip back to the mall and met them because their flight had also been cancelled, and they cannot get a flight out of Dubai until the 11th of March, which is in how many days? 8 more days. They've got 8 more days. They were meant to fly out in 2 days. So we are not going to New York. We've come to terms with the fact that we're not doing that. We've actually been able to get refunds for flights already. The hotel have actually been really good and refunded. We're still waiting for money. We hired a car in the UK. That's been refunded. We booked some attraction tickets. They've been refunded. I'm just waiting for 1 or 2 other things.
And then we need to contact Darryl because he...
Yes, we need to pay them
paid.
some money. So it's been a very interesting day, 24 hours. We then decided we spent the rest of the day with our friends. We actually went back to their hotel and went to an Irish bar, and I've just come back from a pub quiz, which was very nice. It was probably the busiest pub quiz I've ever seen, of people obviously just taking their minds off things.
Do you know what is actually nice? People are probably like, how can you go to a pub quiz when all this is going on?
It's nice to get home.
Oh, it was such a good distraction.
Yeah.
Such a good, because
really
I mean, we only found out when we were leaving, but every now and then there's like a really, how would you say it? Like a big wave of missiles and drones come in. So like you get this like big order to stay in place, and whilst we were at the quiz, one had come. Luckily, it didn't come over our phones, but we saw on like all the official channels that a wave was coming again. So yeah, it was a nice distraction from it.
It's not been the best few days. Obviously, we're in a predicament now as well, because do we go back to work and cancel our annual leave, or do we just carry on our annual leave but waste 2 weeks of annual leave just sitting in, doing nothing? So we're in a bit of a predicament. We're both going to take tomorrow still, just to kind of figure out. We probably need to go shopping, get a bit back to normal, unpack, those kind of things. So, so yeah, I think it's time for bed, and then we'll update tomorrow.
Because we thought everything was going well with the flights as well, but then they've targeted a big oil refinery in Saudi, and also one in Fujairah, and Fujairah is one of the other Emirates like closer to Oman, which is the way the flights were going. So we think just a mixture of everything and more waves of them. Just close it, so hopefully we have an uninterrupted night of sleep. I think this is going on to like the 5th or 6th night that we've not actually slept fully all the way through.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. Do your hand thing. Look at that little curl. Hello.
Oh.
It is Saturday.
Yeah, the end of the video.
End of the video. Sorry it's not been a very fun one.
No. So yeah.
We got another alert this morning. I think they are just coming as... It's just as a frequent thing. I think even if they're like miles away, I think people are still getting...
Because we've not really heard anything now for a few days.
So yeah.
So
Hopefully the next video is going to be a bit more positive, but
this isn't what we planned.
this is not what we planned.
So yeah, there's not much we can do. We're in the fortunate position that we live here and we have a house here, and we obviously can distract ourselves with work. Our friends are still here, and they had a flight on the 11th. It's now been cancelled. They'll be flying back on the 13th.
Just getting pushed and pushed,
which is just crazy. So we'll see you in the next video, hopefully with some better news.
Bye.